It's time for TLC pay-per-view. It's the penultimate pay-per-view before WrestleMania, and I mean, we can really gain some fans on Raw if we pull this off. But there's only one way to find out if we can. Let's run the intro. Hello everybody, my name is Bragster and welcome back to Tag Team Turmoil, where today we have the TLC pay-per-view. We have 5 matches to fill, a lot of matches, a lot of promos as well. We got 4 promos to fill. I don't know how we're going to fill a pay-per-view, but we've got to try our best at the very least, right? Our commissioner goal is to not put Kofi Kingston in the match, but bearing in mind that Kofi Kingston is our champion, we're gonna wait a minute. Whoa. Why in the world does Randy Orton have an injury? That wasn't in the last episode, right? Randy Orton definitely didn't get an injury. Didn't he just... I swear Randy Orton only ran in on somebody. The opener, Eric versus Chad Gable, with a run-in by Randy Orton in an Extreme Rules match. Chad Gable gets another victory. I was gonna blow that off at this pay-per-view. Oh, you're absolutely joking, because we didn't bring back Xavier Woods, knowing for a fact that we had the Randy match. Oh, you're joking. Oh, you've absolutely... We're screwed. We're absolutely screwed. I don't even know if we have enough matches to play off. Oh, okay, that's going to be a pain, because that means we also can't use our most popular person on the roster, so that's not good. Have we got any free agents we can sign? We can sign Angelo Dawkins. I mean, The Miz and Morrison, technically, I mean, I would class them personally. I mean, Tyler Bate, I know something's happened with Mustache Mountain recently, but I mean, I'd still class that. Slapjack and T-Bar, maybe. I mean, Rick Boogs definitely is in the tag team still, so we've got a few options there. I mean, I don't think we have any in terms of legends, really. Maybe Razor Ramon and Kevin Nash, to be fair, or Diesel, depending on which one you want to use. But that's an absolute stinker, not being able to use Randy Orton. Maybe this pay-per-view isn't going to go to plan after all. I mean, we've got a couple of power cards we can use, where like we can even bring somebody back from injury, but holy hell, this has just gotten a hell of a lot more complicated. I think let's just book the show, shall we? Right, so we booked the show, so we're going to go through the logistics. We are in the TLC arena. I have bought the big stadium for future, but because of our budget, we can't go there now. Plus, in general, I just want the pay-per-view branded bonus, so that's fine. We've got a free crew, so we brought the veteran crew. We could have got the McMahon crew, but it ended up working out that the veteran crew we got the optional goal for, and I've just worked out we got the optional goal for the McMahon one now, so I mean, I probably wasted a bit of money there, but hey ho, it happens. Then we've got the advanced lights, effects and pyro. Then we've got the viral campaign, so everything else is the same as before. We just bought a couple of new things just to kind of tick us over and to improve our show quality and stuff, so we can get more fans. And then we've got the big stadium for future shows, so we can get more money. We didn't end up buying anyone. The only power card we did use, as we mentioned, is the free crew booking. As for the show itself, we've got Natalya versus Sasha Banks in a TLC match. Then we've got a self-promo by Peyton Royce. A tables match by Riddle and Ivar. I really don't know which one of these two is going to do better. I think it's going to be really close, but I'm going to go with this one because of the TLC element and the title element. Then we got a charity promo by Billie Kay, a tables match between Shayna Baszler and Naomi, blowing off all of these rivalries apart from the next one. Fabian Eichner in an advertising promo. Then we got Chad Gable versus Eric, because we were going to have Eric versus Orton, but we can't have that because Orton is injured. I know, it's annoying. I didn't know you could get injured by a run-in. I will know that from now on. Then we've got a self promo by Otis, just to improve his popularity a little bit for when Xavier Woods comes back, so then them two can blow off their rivalry. And then we've got Kofi Kingston versus Robert Roode for the title in a TLC main event. I have a feeling Kingston will get injured, but that is why we've got this injury rehab power card. I didn't play it on Orton because I think we can survive without Orton, and we're just going to beg that Kofi wins that match, and possibly even if he does get injured, we can kind of rectify it a little bit. But even then, I preferably don't want him to get injured. So without further ado, I think let's just get into the show. Alright, here we go. So the opener, Natalya versus Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Who's going to come away with the victory? It's Natalya. She actually retains the title in a 4.5-star match, and rivalry complete. That's a lovely, lovely match. I was hoping it would be 5-star, which does worry me about the mid-card match, but we're just going to roll with it. We got a self-promo by Peyton Royce, who does gain her popularity by 6. That's really, really good by Peyton Royce. Then we've got Riddle versus Ivar in a tables match in the mid-card. Ivar gets the victory, and it's a 4-star match. We did do the right thing putting that on in the mid-card, but that's also rivalry complete. Lovely stuff. We've got Billie Kay doing a charity promo, which does get us a few extra fans, an extra 5,000 fans, which is what we want to see. Then we've got Shayna Baszler versus Naomi in a tables match. This should blow off their rivalry as well. And Naomi gets the victory. She gets the victory, and it's only a 3-star match, but it does complete the rivalry. And remember, them two do not match up at all, so a 3-star is pretty good. Then we got Fabian Eichner in an advertising promo, which lowers his popularity by 2, but we do get $10,000 dues. And then we've got Chad Gable versus Eric in an Extreme Rules match. Eric has been losing a lot lately, but he does not lose this one. And it's again a 3-star match. This is a very good pay-per-view buy, so I'm really happy with this. And then we've got a self-promo by Otis. He's on 65 popularity now. He's now up to 70 popularity. That's really good by Otis. I'm really hoping this is a 5-star, right? Kofi Kingston, Robert Roode, TLC for the title. Please, can Kofi win it? Oh my God, Robert Roode's won the title and he's leaving the show. Oh no. Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. You're actually joking me. It's a 4.5-star. It's a lovely, it's a great end. It's a great end. I've just realised we're getting Omos next week as well. We were hoping to have Kofi versus Omos. We're shambles. Absolutely shambolic. Oh no. It's a really good show, but it was the wrong winner at the end of the night. Oh, that's absolutely devastating. Anyway, Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch versus Indy Hartwell and Lacey Evans for the tag team titles. Who's going to walk away with the victory? It's Lacey Evans and Indy Hartwell in a 4.5-star match. That was only a level 2 rivalry as well before that one. But Lacey Evans does get an injury, which is what we like to see. Brock Lesnar with a self-promo. He really doesn't need it. He's already on 89 popularity. He's now on 90 popularity. Speaking of highly popular superstars, you've got Omos versus John Cena. Please can Omos win this, because he will gain a lot of popularity. Unfortunately, John Cena does win it in a 2-star match though. Okay, this is going well. This is a good start. Pete Dunne versus Roderick Strong. They've got a lot of injuries, like a lot of people with the bandage on their roster. So I'm hoping this affects them a lot. It's a 4-star match, unfortunately, between Dunne and Strong. That does lift it to a level 3. I forgot I might have played a double cost as well on them. So, as you can see, all their matches are double costed for this pay-per-view, and that's going to hurt their bank a lot. Apollo Crews versus Austin Theory in a tables match. Again, band-aids on both of these guys, so I'm hoping for an injury. Austin Theory gets the victory in a 3-star match. It goes to a level 3. But again, not bad. And then the main event, a Hell in a Cell match, Cameron Grimes versus Damian Priest. $70,000 dues they've had to spend on this one. Damian Priest gets the victory in a 4.5-star match and a rivalry complete. That's going to be awfully close, I feel like. We did beat them in one of the mid-cards. They beat us in one of the others, but we beat them by a good few stars. They, not so much. I mean, both of us had amazing booking. They only ended up with 1 injury. We didn't end up with any injuries in the end, which was really, really good for us. So, yeah, we've had a very good pay-per-view there. I think we should have won it as well, which, I mean, will be absolutely huge if we can win fans off of Raw here, because we had a very good show. No weak matches. I had one very weak match. Right, so we're looking at the show here. 187,000 fans. That is huge for us. Apparently Robert Roode is a natural at TLC matches, which made that match even better. Our match card quality was very high, our show quality less so, but still very good. And I mean, we gained a lot of fans. We gained a decent amount of profit as well. We're back up to roughly what we had at the start at around 300k. So I'm not too upset with that. As long as we're getting profit, that's what matters to me. But we will have to see how they get on. We're still second though, so how many did they go up by? We went up by 187, they went up by 169, so we have gained on them massively. And they only gained 119,000, but they do have a lot of money, even though I played the double cost. I don't know how they've managed to do that. Maybe with the arena or something was a bit different, but I mean, they've got a lot of money on us. But if you look at those fans, 30,000 fans, we have managed to gain that back. We currently have no male champion. Robert Roode is gone from the company and we have no champion. They're winning a lot of money as well. I do worry for us, I'm not going to lie. I think that pay-per-view could have gone better, especially with Robert Roode no longer being in the company. That is not good whatsoever. I mean, I'm just really hoping that my emails don't screw me over here. So, we've got a couple of emails. Things aren't working out at SmackDown. I'm ready to tear up my contract and move on. What, Eric? Eric, what are you doing? I mean, especially after you humiliating me by keeping me on that endless losing streak. You've just won, mate. You've just won. The only way you can convince me to stay is 100k bonus. I can't afford that. Otherwise, I'm ready to walk out. What's it going to be? We've had a walkout. Eric. Oh, boy. We could have blown that off at the pay-per-view as well. Oh, Eric. Okay, Omos, please give us some positive news. I know you're here. It's 78 pop as well. I'm ready to go and looking forward to my first match. I'm glad he's positive. Oh, my days. This is not good at all. I mean, we managed to gain Omos. Ivar's lost his buddy. We've got no rivalry for Randy. We've got no champion either, so we need to crown a new champion at some point. Everyone's got really low stamina. I mean, if you look at our stamina, our highest stamina is Fabian Eichner, Billy Kay, Peyton Royce, Otis, and Omos. Like, half of my roster is under 40, which means they're prone to injuries. Have we got any free agents or anything we can sign, maybe? I mean, we could sign Shelton Benjamin back. MVP, Commander Aziz, to be fair, is in there. I think Nikki ASH is currently in a in a tag team as well. Raul Mendoza is there. So we've got a few opportunities, but we might have to play some of these like veto cards, look at the house spars and stuff, because we're in a lot of trouble. And we've got to rest our current champions. I mean, and we get a To The Moon card, which only usable on superstars under 60 popularity, but it does plus their popularity by 15. We're edging ever so closer to them, but it's only going to get tougher from here as we head into WrestleMania. I mean, looking at our card, we've lost a big rivalry in Eric and Orton. We're going to have to rethink everything past this point, but we still can do it. It's going to be difficult, but make sure to hit that like button, do comment anything down below, and make sure to subscribe for more stuff like this, and I shall see all of you in the next video. See ya! So, pay-per-view could have gone better. Eric walked out on us, but we do get Omos, and Robert Roode walked out with the title and did a CM Punk. What a crazy pay-per-view.